just about to sit down. We have one of our favorite former Buccaneers, Shelton Quarles. Hey, Shelton, how are you doing? Welcome to the Chick Show.
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
You having fun out here at the Transitions Championship?
It was awesome. You know, I got a chance to go out and play. We were the first group off this morning at 7:50, and I played with the defending champion, Sean O'Hare, and he's an awesome guy.
How much fun was that? He can hit the ball a long way, can he?
It's a long way, but he kept telling me about, you know, what kind of training I was doing because he said he needed to hit it a little bit further.
Now, have you been golfing for some time? I mean, I know you're big into golf. I hear that from other players and stuff. How long have you been golfing?
Probably about 5-6 years, but, you know, during the season, you don't get a chance to play during the season. So that's kind of like your downtime, and during the off season, you probably get in about 3 months of golf.
How in the world does such an aggressive guy, when it comes to sports, such an aggressive guy, you know, who's used to banging into 300-pound guys, you know, tackling and stuff, how do you switch over? I mean, how does it work?
No,
Do you ever throw the golf club or anything?
I've never thrown a golf club, but I've probably gotten close. But I'm usually able to control my emotions out there on the golf course. So, but it's hard. You know, I play the game full speed. You know, when I was playing football, and I play golf the same way. You know, I'm gonna hit the ball as hard as I can, and where it goes, I don't know. But hopefully, it'll be somewhere in the fairway on the green.
How's the golf course playing, Shelton? Because you've been out here many times, but this is tournament conditions, obviously.
It is. I played it here a couple years ago, and the rough was a little bit taller than it is. I think they cut it down right before the tournament yesterday, or maybe before the Pro-Am on Monday. But it's still playing tough. You get in there, it's going to take a good swing to get the ball out of there.
How'd you play today?
I played all right. You know, I had an eagle and a birdie.
Wow!
You had an eagle?
I contributed to our overall score of 12 under, so I'm happy about that.
12
Very
under.
impressive.
Was it scramble?
An eagle?
No, it wasn't a scramble.
No.
Did you play? Now you played on Monday, part of the Impact Foundation Shelton Quarles Celebrity Pro-Am.
Oh, yeah, I definitely played Monday. Monday I played with Rich Beam, and so Beamer was a good guy. I enjoyed playing with him and played with enjoyed his caddy. He gave me a lot of tips while I was out there, Bill. So Bill and Rich, and I appreciate all you guys did for our tournament and all the guys who were able to come out and play and take part in that on Monday.
When you get up there to tee off with these professional golfers, you get a little nervous. I mean, I know you're a pro athlete, but, you know, since they're golfers, I'd kind of be shaking in my boots a little bit.
Even though I played in front of millions, I tell them that, you know, that's what I've done. You know, it's a different sport, but, you know, I've played in front of a lot of people before. So either it's going to be good or it's going to be bad. I don't worry about it. I say go up there and hit it.
You're just as competitive with these guys.
Oh, yeah, definitely, especially with my teammates. You never want to let them beat you, and because all they want to talk about in the locker room is, you know, how bad they whooped you. So.
It's a lonely feeling, though, standing on that tee box when you got gallery members down each side and you don't want to bounce one off somebody's melon.
You definitely don't, but, you know, hey, they're part of the course. They better be paying attention to the ball and move out of the way.
We are on the right here live at the Transitions Championship. Shelton Quarles stopping by. Let me ask you something. We saw the new Buccaneer head coach, Raheem Morris, in the pro shop here on the Pro-Am on Monday, and he was buying quite a bit of golf balls and was a little bit worried that he was going to lose them all. Do you have any idea how the new coach did?
I think he probably should have bought a few more golf balls.
Oh, God.
Oh, man.
I know they had him as a 9 handicap.
No way.
Boy. You know,
he didn't seem confident
love
of that.
is the word.
I heard that he was actually going to be checking out, like, the snorkeling area, you know, or the scuba session over there. That's funny.
He might have been bringing extra sand, you know, snorkels, balls. Yeah, it was, you know, I don't know.
Hey, Shelton, tell me, aside from yourself, who do you think is the best golfer on the Bucs team? Or former, too? Maybe one of the guys.
Baird Rue's a pretty good stick. Rodney Barber's a good stick. Luke McCown's a good stick. Josh.
Johnson?
No, definitely not Josh Johnson. I don't think he's ever picked up a golf club. Josh, our punter.
Oh,
Bidwell.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
He's a pretty good stick. So those are probably 4 to 5 guys that I'd say are pretty good golfers.
Shelton,
Cool.
how did you get involved with Monday's Pro-Am? How did your foundation get involved with Transitions and with Innisbrook?
Well, I came over probably a few months ago and spoke to the Copperheads, one of the organizations responsible for getting all the people that help out during the course of the tournament. And while I was over, they asked me if I wanted to be a Copperhead. And then I also met Brett Craig, who owns Transitions, and both he and I and our wives went out to dinner at a restaurant over here in St. Pete. So we had a good time there, and I think that's where the relationship developed.
Now, Shelton, what do you got going on right now? Well, what are you up to? What's keeping you busy? Besides all your charity events, I know you still work for the Buccaneers.
Yeah, just work, just making sure we get the right players in here to give us the best opportunity to win some football games.
How do you feel about the direction that they've headed recently? Obviously, there's some scrutiny in the community. Everyone's a little bit confused. Are we going to be all right?
I'd like to say we are. It's a young man's sport, and so I'm looking forward to seeing how our young guys step up. They have some big shoes to fill, but they can't go out and try to be something that they're not. They just got to do the best they can at being the best that they are, and we'll get better. It goes back to when Hardy was here with us in '99. He left in '99 after that season. We played the Rams in the NFC Championship game, and we had another guy come in and play a little bit of middle, but then they put me in there to play a middle linebacker. Now, I couldn't do what Hardy did, but all I could do was just be the best that I could be at playing the position, and was able to go to the Pro Bowl.
And it worked out great.
Right. So
where do you think we need to focus on next?
Just getting the best players we can and be contributors to our football team. So I won't put it in any position.
No, you don't think focusing more on another quarterback maybe versus defense? Or you think all around?
I'm not the person to make those decisions.
That's the company.
I love it. I love it.
And you're not going to bait me into spilling any beans.
Off the record, Shelton. Look, we'll keep it right here. We won't tell anybody. It'll be just between us.
Is Raheem prepared?
I've never heard of off the record and then being on radio the same time.
Yeah, it's impossible. Raheem going to be good? He's going to be prepared to go?
He's enthusiastic. He's
we love him,
a good
by the
motivator.
way.
Yeah,
and,
we do.
So I'm looking forward to seeing what he does this year.
I think we all are. It's going to be exciting.
I'm definitely excited.
Thank you for coming and stopping by with us, Shelton Quarles, of course, one of our favorite Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and golfer who did very well today. Congratulations on the Eagle.
Hopefully we're clear. I think we're clear to field by 5 right now, so hopefully that'll continue. And
that's good stuff.
And they'll invite me back next year.
Great.
Well, you're welcome here anytime. Thanks for stopping by the Chicks. We appreciate it.
Thanks
for having me. We got some ugly-looking chicks next to you.
Yeah.
They're not so bad, huh? A little bit more muscular than me. You're listening to the Hooters Sports Chick.